understanding where I want to be in life. So it's basically what I always use is grow. Get rid of your old ways.
Hey y'all, again, it's me, Brei, Endia, 808 TAVERN. Y'all know I take the TAVERN everywhere I go with me. And I just got from my USA road tour. It's been love. So now I'm back home in the city in Baltimore. And I'm starting with an interview. One of my favorite restaurants that I go to here in Charm City.
You already know this is Mr. Nacho Banger with one bite tastes like love. Don't teach your taste bud, treat your stomach. Don't order Taco Bell, ring my bell, give me one favor. Never, ever, ever trust a skinny chef. Let's get busy, Brei. Let's get busy.
So, this is the I Am Who segment. So in this segment, we want to know about each one of these Black excellent entrepreneurs, musicians, creatives, and the talent that we have in the USA and right now prominently in Baltimore City. So the segment is I Am Who. So you about to tell us first who you are, but it's not a question, it's a statement. Okay, so when it comes to who you are,
yeah.
We know we got some babies, so look, we're gonna keep that all in there. We got babies in the building, so we already know he's a father.
Father first.
So, but we want to give you a description. Give a description, whether you want to do it in words, a sentence, whatever way you want to put it, but not what you do yet. Just solely what you would say when it comes to I am who. Who are you?
Mr. Nacho Banger, you know, I am who I am, Mr. Huey Williams, owner of Nacho Bangers, a businessman, an entrepreneur, father, and someone that's building communities up.
Okay,
You know,
so to describe you with character, when it comes to the characteristics that you bring to the table.
I teach culinary, financial literacy, character building, you know, building up urban communities. So,
You feel as though you are what you do?
that's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all about not finding yourself, but creating yourself. So I like to create myself, create who I am.
Yeah,
you know,
have a definition of it.
Yeah, that's the purpose to action. So you know, I'm a chef, I'm a motivator, I'm a cultural influencer. This is who I am.
Okay. So now we can evolve into what you do. What is the primary thing that you do, and then the other things that sublet or branch off or partner with that thing?
I'm a business owner, so the majority of what I do, I open up nacho shops, you know, urban communities, satisfy hunger urban communities. I build up character. I show young youth how to build a skill, which is culinary. Number 2 is financial literacy, how to save a dollar, how to manage a dollar, how to spend a dollar. And third, the character building is always out. You're gonna hear that a lot because I like to actually take them and really teach them and help them build who they are. Because a lot of them don't know their identity yet. A lot of them don't even have an identity to understand who they are or the purpose why they even here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and sometimes I ask that question primarily and then doing this segment because of that. Because there are people who are watching us, and even though they're not necessarily the youth, there's people in our generation watching what we're doing, you know, because everybody is not necessarily trying to be an influencer or an activist. Right. So it's a big deal when it comes to that question, particularly who am I, and then making the statement I am who.
But a lot of people get offended by that because they don't even know who they are.
That's one thing that I will understand about somebody being offended, but the thing about being offended when someone asks you who are you and then you have to say I am who, it lets you know that at the end of the day, that offense is because you now have to make your definition. You have to define.
Right. So by me defining myself, how would you put that?
So for me, how I define myself, when I say I am who, I am an entrepreneur. I am ambitious.
Wow.
Yes, what I do is what I do, but I have simple words that I know about me. I'm resilient. I don't give up on something that I drive hard for, you know?
Wow.
So I'm ever so evolving. Like, you know, once I do have children yet. So when it comes to having children, how do you allow that to be a part of who you are? When it comes to yourself and your family, like what are your main motivators? Because I know for some people it is their children, but what are your main motivators?
My main thing, you know, I always tell people, like, you gotta put self first, you know, God actually first, then yourself is second. You always gotta create who you are, you have to be self-sufficient because without you, come on, we suffer depression. We suffer from being the color that we are, and we suffer for this, you know, waking up every day.
Exactly.
And being blessed what we are today. So it don't go like, oh, I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing this for self first.
That's good.
Because if I'm okay, everything else around me is okay.
That's good.
And my main 2 goals right now in this life, prepare my death for my family and build up generational wealth. Okay. That way you gotta break the curse, you know, give people a taste of luxury.
Okay. So when it comes to people, like I was saying, that watch what we're doing, that may, you know, want to do something in a similar realm when it comes to their creative abilities, their entrepreneurship, what kind of tools would you give to somebody that comes up to you, a kid, not even just your own child, but they might want to question what you're doing because they want to do the same thing? Like, what kind of things would you instill in them, or a statement?
I said that the main thing I always say, write it down. Write your goals down. Even if you don't know how to write, this voice recorder to your phone, you know, and keep repeating it. I say, look at your daily routine. Your fortune is hitting your daily routine. It's something that you do every day that you don't know that is a dollar lesson to that. Right now, we in one of the biggest times of our life in a year. Get around with different people and understand different people that's, you know, that got things going on.
So I came with nacho bangers when I was making the nachos, and I actually was like, man, this is a banger. I actually tasted it, and I was like, wow, they go together, nacho bangers.